Hello everybody, a certain reviewer here to do a summary of New Testament Volume 17 with a really strange background of like trees and a fence. I think that's a fence. Yeah, and then you see Fran right there and her lolliness and stuff, and Toma is in like a coat, lumberjack. I don't know, really strange cover for Kimichi to do, honestly. I'm not used to stuff like this, you know? Him in the forest, he's never really done one in, like, a forest, or wherever they are. You know, whatever, yes, so the summary is quite detailed, you know, it kind of gives us a brief of what happened last time, which, didn't really need to do that, honestly, but, you know, what the heck. But usually it kind of just starts here, pretty much. You know, the real summary starts here. The rest is just, you know, which it does kind of say that what the city is really kind of coming to and all this, you know, laid waste the city and, you know, all this stuff. But yeah, but basically the Kamisato faction is, you know, they're in league with, you know, Yujutsu, because, you know, she potentially could bring Kamisato back, maybe, who knows. But basically this whole Volume 8 run around, you know, saving Kamisato. You know, my whole theory about Toma going inside Road Rejector. Maybe Fran, or, yeah, I don't think that's her name. Is it Fran? No, it doesn't say. But, yeah, Fran, let's just call Fran. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's Fran. But, you know, she could go with him, you know, just this random girl we've never really known much about. You know, I mean, obviously it would have made more sense for, like, maybe that plant girl, whatever her name is, to go with them. But, you know, whatever. I just think she has the cooler design of all of them. I say that, but she just has, like, replace pigtails with just plants, you know, but whatever. But basically, you know, the whole heat shield thing is gone from the city, and order is still kind of going chaotic, you know. Anti-Skill can't really do nothing, you know. Well, I mean, Anti-Skill's never really done anything, but let's save that for another day. But, you know, they're having trouble getting, you know, a lawless city, everything's in chaos, you know, which is pretty, you know, realistic considering, you know, the hill heat thing and everything, you know, it'll take a little bit to get things back in order, you know. Maybe the spirit of Christmas will, you know, just you know, gather them together, you know, I mean, just the spirit of Christmas, you know, I mean, brings people together. I really hope that's not what Kimichi's going with here, but, you know, whatever. But, it's obvious, you know, Toma and Fran will probably maybe come up with a way to maybe save him, maybe form up a plan. Because it's obvious here that maybe the majority of this volume maybe just run around them, running away, maybe fighting, running away, fighting, you know, stuff like that. But it's obvious Toma isn't going to be alone on this, him and Fran, you know, because it's just, there has to be someone else helping him, because there's no way he can take on, like, this whole, I think, like, I don't really know how, I think it's like 9 of them or something, I could be wrong on that, but basically the rest of Kamisato's, you know, followers and all that, they can't take them all by themselves, you know, obviously they're going to have some form of help, maybe girls from Tokyo will die, maybe they'll show up, who knows, I mean, this is apparently this has to be taking place sometime after that event, because it is kind of like the heat shield's gone, and it's just all chaos and stuff, so maybe it'll take some place after that event, who knows, really. But, it's possible that, you know, Tokyo will die, as I said, they can maybe come back, maybe. They were beaten last time, but, you know, who knows. But, honestly, I do expect Misaka to be in this 100%, considering the fact we don't really know what happened to her, in a sense. You know, we just kind of saw Yujutsu having her anti-art attachment, and it's just, you know, it's whatever. You just took it, okay. But, yeah, I'm expecting her to be in next volume, honestly. She kind of has to be, but of course, you know, there's open possibilities for maybe Accelerator or Hamazura. Maybe we'll have a good old main character team-up. You know, that'd be kind of cool, honestly. Even if Hamazura's in it. You know, it's been a while since I've seen something like that happen. But, it'd be really a fresh thing to have, like, all 4 of them to kind of bind together and fight Yujutsu, and maybe Toma will end up clashing with Yujutsu and maybe create, like, a portal or something like a rejector. Who knows? But, honestly, I kept hearing that, you know, okay, there's something that caught my eye on her. But it was like this thing, because I was thinking, oh, wait, is there more people accompanying him? But, oh, wait, no. But, yeah, it's obvious that maybe we'll get more people in this. I really think that's a possibility, 100%. There's no way Toma can take on, like, so many. It's just, that'd be kind of ridiculous in a sense. Like, I would seriously just... Now, the cover is obvious. I was, like... It was pretty obvious that it was going to be Fran and Toma on the cover. And from what, you know... Like, at the end of here, it says... Okay, where was it? Yeah, it's time for Toma Kamajo, or I say Toma Kamajo, whatever, to show his true essence. Now, this could, you know, we may see Invisible Thing in the next one. That's a high possibility also. We could see it again. We could see, you know, Toma could character development. You know, we could see something from him. You know, I'm expecting something with this, because apparently I've been hearing this is the final volume of this arc. And then it'll go into the next one. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I've been hearing stuff like this is going to be Kimichi's longest volume, you know. It's going to be super big. And I'm like, okay, well... Who knows, really? That's what I've been hearing, anyway. If it's going to be the size of, like, the freaking Toma and Othinius volume when they fight the world, I mean, that's going to be an adventure right there, but who knows? You know, I mean, yeah. But, yeah, as I said, it's possible for Toma to maybe clash with Yujutsu, and maybe Invisible Thing will come out, maybe they'll have an epic fight, you know, who knows, really? Because, honestly, the last line felt build up to this. There's no way that it's going to revolve around Toma convincing them, you know, oh, hey, we have a way to say, come inside, why don't you help us? And they're like, okay, and all of them go against her anyway. Like, what would be the point of doing that if, you know, Kimichi said, you know, oh, it's all of them versus Toma, you know, it'd be kind of blah, but, you know, I mean, anything could happen next farm. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, it could go either way. It could be a long, repetitive, boring volume of them not really doing anything until the ending, or it could be a, you know, Toma, Misaka, Accelerator, Hamazura team up, and maybe an epic fight, and it could really revolve around anything, honestly, you know, I mean, it really could. But, honestly, what made this summary, basically, was this sort of ending sentence, you know, so it could, you know, save Kamisato, or just, it's obvious they're not going to save Kamisato next volume. They could, I don't know, but honestly, I feel like it would be the start to save Kamisato. Maybe it'll end with Toma going inside with Rejector, and then it'll be like, next arc, different dimension arc, or something, I don't know. But it's obvious, you know, next volume's going to be at least going to be the starting point to where Toma either goes inside or starts to save Kamisato, so who really knows? Honestly, I'm expecting some form of build-up, or at least something happening. Like, and we'll see Alistair in 17. I really would like that, honestly. But, you know, I mean, it's obvious Misaka's probably going to be in this. I really do think she is, because there's no way that they're going to put her on it. But it's just no way it's not going to be just about Toma and Fran. Like, that'd be way too... Like, even though they're on the cover. But, yeah, I mean, at least... I'm expecting at least to be these two for at least half of it. Maybe the other half will be a team-up or something. Because there's no way Toma can beat, like, 5 people. You know, I mean, he's good on one-on-one and maybe 2-on-1, but, you know, he's not great when it comes to... I mean, Fran can't even fight. So, I mean, some form of, you know, ally should come in, you know, I mean, Toma's a smart guy. He could evade them, but, I mean... Unless, like, it could be possible, like, oh, they cut off his arm, and then, like, the Invisible Thing comes out and he just beats the crap out of them. That could be a possibility, too. I like that, honestly, but, yeah, maybe he could just slaughter them, or something, I don't know. Like, just beat the crap out of all these girls. But that's a possibility, too. But, you know, I mean, anything's possible. Oh, yeah, I'm doing this on here because... Yeah, the Bakatsuki one is out. Like, the website's out for some reason. I don't know. But, so, yeah, the wiki.com is the best source of the summary right now for me. So, yeah. But, you know, I can't really say what's going to happen. You know, it's always going to be a Toma and Fran running away, escaping. We'll get to see what Kanami City's more in depth of what's happening. Because it's a lawless town, you know. Just all these gangs, all these people just, you know, going nuts-soy. But... obviously, I do feel like it's sort of approaching this finale, basically. I really do feel like that, because, you know, Academy City's in chaos. It's obviously not going to change overnight, you know. It's going to be multiple volumes for it to actually be back in order, or some, something that happened to maybe, I don't know, just, who knows. I just feel like it's not going to end sweetly with like this right here, Canopy City into lawlessness, It's going to be, maybe they'll just go nutsoid in the city. It's going to revolve around multiple volumes. It's not going to end like, just one volume, just kill this, everything's back to normal. I really do feel like Academy City is going to take a while to come back from this. By the end of maybe the finale of this. Maybe Toma goes inside a rejector when he comes back. It's just, Allie still did stuff, I mean, it could happen, I'm honestly expecting something like that. I am honestly going to be really mad if, like, the whole Academy City thing just kind of ends. Just inconspicuously, like, oh, Volume 18, it just suddenly ends. Like, no, I mean, Kimichi wouldn't do this. Like, immediate, like, invasion and then just chaotic mess. I mean, I don't feel like it would just end like that. It's going to last multiple volumes, possibly when it hits the end. And then maybe part 3 will get like a time skip or something. I would like that, honestly. But that's just my thoughts. What do you guys think? Do you think this is going to change overnight, the whole Academy City going back to normal with a flick of a hand? Maybe, what do you guys think? Is Toma going to end up going inside a rejector? Is he going to, like, clash with the rejector and, like, just maybe somehow Kamisato pops out? I don't know. But obviously he's not going to save him, like, in Volume 17. Like, it's the starting process of saving him. And then maybe the next arc after this, if this is the end of the arc. Honestly, it's what I've been hearing a lot. Like, this is the ending of the Rejector arc or something. But who knows? Who knows, really? Honestly, I'm expecting it to end at least next volume, Volume 18. That would make more sense. And then Volume 19 is going to be like the Alistair invasion arc or something, the Great War of Academy City, something like that. Because it's getting close to the end here, and I'm expecting some stuff to happen. I mean, a lot of people have been complaining about this arc, and, it's not perfect. It's not the best arc, like the Gremlin Saga or the Othnius arc, it's not World War III arc, definitely, but, I mean, it's just this arc just seemingly was just built up to me, It had some good moments, don't get me wrong, and once this arc ends, I will do a whole arc overview of the Rejector arc, whatever this arc's going to be called. But yeah, I'll do what I didn't like, what I liked, what I, Honestly, I feel like Kimichi's rushing this. Because this is like in the 2-month period he's just started doing. So maybe he himself is like, you know what, I gotta wrap this up. I gotta at least get to the funnel. I can come up with some better plans. I think that's what he's doing. He's really rushing this because he may know it's not that popular, this arc, so he's trying to get to the finale or something. I don't know. But it really does feel like he's doing that, considering he just kind of hit the play button and just with the forward rush button on the last volume, and just okay, we gotta speed things up, But yeah, Volume 17, I'm gonna judge hard on, because I'm not gonna judge hard on. Okay, I'm trying to put this in the words here. Volume 17, I'm going to go into, just skeptical. I think I mispronounced that word, but I'm just going to go into it just not expecting. I'm not going to hype myself up for a particular Winter Toma Musica battle team up when that may or may not happen. Who knows, really. But I'm just going to expect this volume to basically be sort of a setup to whatever's coming in Volume 18. Now, if this is the final arc, the volume for this arc, I mean, obviously, but someone tell me if this is the final volume for this arc, because I don't know. I heard it from multiple people, but who knows. But now, if this is really the longer, one of his most longest novels, supposedly, where I did hear a lot from a lot of people on the fan page and stuff, now, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, it depends what he does, but at least, like, it would give more options to be available for what's going to happen, but I mean, we're approaching the end here, and I'm expecting something. I really am. Like, he really needs to just hit the power button on this arc. Like, make it interesting, I mean, I loved the World War III arc. I thought it was a good climax. I thought it had good stuff in it. And so far, we haven't really seen any characters, besides that we know of, at least. We've seen Toma, Bardway, who's still supposedly in Academy City or something, I don't know. But we've seen Patricia, Index, Othnius. That that's it. And honestly, we could still get the Magic Gods, you know, we could still have them in there. But I mean, it's just we haven't really had any of the older characters, and it's just really, I'm not going to say disappointing, but I don't know, maybe Kimichi's trying something new here. Like, I get that he's introducing these newer characters, but it's just, I don't know. I really don't know. But just whatever Kimichi has planned, I hope it pays off. I don't want to say, like, my fondest memory of New Testament was, like bad, you know? Like, I don't want to hit the final arc, because we're approaching Volume 22. Now, I'm only going off with how the last arc ended on Volume 22. I'm thinking this is going to end on Volume 22, but I could be wrong. You could go further, who knows? But, you know, it's just, I don't know. I'm starting to get a little more judgmental now, as it keeps getting closer and closer, you know? I want stuff to get good. I really do. Now, as we know, New Testament's supposed to be the thing where he reveals Toma's right hand, supposedly, from when he first did it. Which, you know, by the end of this, it could be super epic. It could be cool. Maybe it goes inside Will Rejector. We find out more about Imagine Breaker. Who knows? But I'm just gonna sit back, read this very thoroughly, and just be patient. Just go through it slowly, because I don't know. It's just we're getting close to the end here, and I'm gonna be way harder now. It's just, so far, you know, I can feel what Kimichi's trying to do. He's trying to build up something, but it's just for Christmas Day, obviously, but I don't know. It's just if the novels keep being, like, this boring, or like how the last one I liked. It was still kind of boring in a sense, just sudden, not expecting, but yeah, hopefully this volume will be good, and maybe set up something cool. Who knows, really? But, you know, what do you guys think? Do you think this volume's going to have promise? It could be boring? You think? What do you guys think? I really want to hear you guys' thoughts on this. How you think this arc is really... Was it good? Did you like it? You know, I mean... But yeah, I'll definitely do an overview of this arc, talk about what I didn't like and liked, but... Yeah, that'll be it. A certain reviewer just signing off. See ya.